Dear students, welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to talk about Theme 1, Unit 3. The title of this unit is Shop Till You Drop. But before going on and moving to the unit, of course, we are going to start with something called learning objectives. What are you expected to do at the end of this lesson? 1. You are going to develop and use vocabulary associated with aspects of shopping. 2. You are going to recognize and use word variables and collocations. What are those things? We are going to discuss them step by step. Let's first start with this picture in here. 1. Where do you think the women have been? Look at the bags they are carrying. Look at the smile they have at their face. Yes, you think or we think that they have been shopping. They have been shopping because of the bags they are carrying and because of the smile that is drawn in their face. Good. The second question, do men and women enjoy shopping for the same things or different things? Think of it. Do women and men enjoy shopping for the same thing or for different things? I believe they may share some interests in shopping for certain things, but in general, both men and women shop for different things. What are things, for example, women are interested in? Women are interested in, for example, I'm just giving examples, clothes, uh, maybe kitchenwares, something related to their home, to dress or whatever. While sometimes men are interested in tools, for example, maybe sometimes clothes, certain kind of clothes, and many other different things. The next question, are there differences in the way that men and women shop? Now we are talking about the way they shop, not only about things they shop for, about the way they shop, about bargainings, asking or for lowering the price, about, for example, the places they go, they visit. What do you think? Yeah, I think the way that men and women shop really different. Sometimes, women are looking, sometimes, just giving examples, are looking for good brands and good names, while sometimes others, or like men, are looking for the good price. The good price. This is an opinion, just an opinion. And there are many different things that you can share with us. Good. Now let's move to this lovely activity, which called what is shopaholic. What is shopaholic? We are going to talk about the definition of shopaholic, and I need you, while reading this text in here, I need you to look for the meaning for those words in blue. Okay? Now I'll give you time to read and think for the meaning of these words. Welcome back. I think you have read the text in here. What do you think is the meaning of the word corporate and the word passion and the word compulsive? I think you have looked for them. Let's start with the word corporate. Corporate in here means belonging to a company. Belonging to a company. When someone, for example, is working with a company, this lawyer is working with certain company. So he's a corporated. He works with that, company. And the word passion, we talked about it in unit 1. Passion is to have that enthusiasm for something, the love, the passion for doing, a work or certain thing. And the last word in here, compulsive. The word compulsive. Compulsive means something that you cannot control. You are forced to do it. For example, you know, between time to time, you do certain things like, you drink water between time to time, okay? And you cannot stop that thing. It's just a habit. So it's compulsive, something that you should do it or you cannot control, and you are sometimes addicted to it. So compulsive, something that you cannot control. Now, we'll do the same thing with this other paragraph. I will give you time to read and check for the meaning of these words in blue. We'll come back. Here you have read this text, and I think you have guessed the meaning of these words in blue. Let's start with the first word, afflicts. The word afflicts. The other word is excessive, excessive, while the third word is consumers, consumers, and the last word is buzz, buzz. Afflict is the effects in a negative way. When something has some afflicts, it means it affects others, but in a negative way, not in a good way. Afflicts, it's affects, but in a negative way. While the word excessive, excessive, it means too much. Excessive feel. So excessive, for example, spending. So too much, they spend money too much, or they spend too much money. The word consumers. Consumers are people who buy and use products or services. And sometimes we revert them to the word customers. So consumers are people who use, products or services. The last word, the word buzz. Buzz, feeling, of, excitement to do something. That, feel kind of happiness sometimes you feel, or excitement, buzz, they call it buzz. Now we'll do the same thing also for the third paragraph. Here we have only one word to check for the meaning. Go ahead and read. We'll come back. I think you have read the text in here. So what does the word consolation mean? What does the word consolation mean? It means something that makes you feel better. For example, if you have a problem or something went wrong in your life, people sometimes try to make you feel, happy, or a little bit, to forget your problem. So things they do, they call consolation. Consolation makes you feel better about your problems. Here we have another paragraph to read. Go through it, read it again, and check for these two words in here. Good. I think you have read the text in here. So what does the word affluent mean? What does the word affluent? And what does the word bankruptcy means? Okay? So what does the word affluent mean and the word bankruptcy mean? Affluent means to have plenty of money. To have plenty of money. And the word bankruptcy is the opposite. Bankruptcy is the opposite. Is when you don't have, enough money to pay your debts. So the states of being unable to pay your debts. Called bankruptcy. Bankruptcy. Now let's, test your memory. Do you remember the meaning of these words in here? Now I need you in a sheet of paper to match the word in green with the definition in orange in here. I need you to match those two words. Take your time. Welcome back again. I think you have done this activity. Now let's check your work together. Let's start with the first word, cooperate. Cooperate. What does cooperate mean? It means belonging to a company. Belonging to a company. What does the word passion? What does the word passion mean? It means enthusiasm for something. Enthusiasm for something. While the word compulsive means something that you cannot control. Something that you cannot control. And the word afflicts means affects in negative way. Affects in negative way. Excessive. Excessive, as you know, it means too much. Too much. Consumers, it means people who buy and use products or services. The word buzz, it means what? Feeling of excitement. Feeling of excitement. Good. And consolation, consolation, something that makes you feel better. Something that makes you feel better. Affluent, the word affluent, it means having plenty of money. Having plenty of money. And the last word, bankruptcy, is the opposite, is the state of being unable to pay your debts.